My name is Anitra Budd, and I am teaching literary publishing here at Macalester in the English department.
My name is Taylor Shy. I'm a visiting assistant professor here at Macalester in the English department. And this semester I'm teaching a poetry course, English 135.
I'm Benjamin Voigt. I usually go by Ben, and I'm teaching creative writing courses this year. This semester I'm teaching 3 Intro to Creative Writing courses. And next semester I'm teaching more Intro to Creative Writing and a course on literature and the environment.
Hi, I'm Jean Franzino. I'm teaching 19th century American literature at Mac.
Hi, I'm Andrew Ferguson. I'm new here this year teaching 20th century British literature. I'll also be teaching digital literature in the spring.
I'm Andrea Castantonge, and I'm new to Macalester. I came from Eastern Michigan University, where I was on the faculty for 15 years. I teach 19th century British literature, which is a thing I love to read.
Well, my first day at Macalester, I noticed many groups of students sitting around talking about exciting academic topics, so I knew that this was a good place to be.
When I first got to Macalester, my first day, I was actually kind of nervous, which is a funny thing to be when you've been doing this for so long. But I was not exactly sure what Macalester students would be like, and my experience has been nothing but wonderful. I have totally loved it. Everybody seems incredibly invested and smart and thoughtful, and I hope all of my classes end up as good as the ones I have this semester.
The students were all really friendly, and we had a little bit of an icebreaker conversation about things that I should see and do here on campus, so that really helped assuage my fears.
At the moment, my favorite book to teach is Vladimir Nabokov's novel Pale Fire, because how you read that book from the very first page affects how you're going to interpret everything else. So it's really interesting to see how different students approach the book differently and how that changes things.
One of my favorite and at the same time least favorite novels to grapple with is Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin. I think it makes us think about gender and race together in really challenging ways.
So if I could go back in time and meet an author, it would be Charlotte Bronte. She is, I think, incredibly smart, really thoughtful about the position of women in the 19th century, and also seems like she'd be really good to have a conversation with because she's a little snarky, too.
The first class I taught, one of my students asked me who my favorite author was, and that's an even more difficult question. So I narrowed it down in terms of the Romantic period, which I teach in primarily. I said William Wordsworth. But the more I think about it, he wouldn't probably be all that fun to hang out with. I would have preferred to have met some of the second-generation Romantics, like Percy Shelley and Mary Shelley and Lord Byron. I think it would have been fun to meet them in the summer of 1816 when they're hanging out around Lake Geneva and Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein.
This semester I'm looking forward to reading my student work, especially later on. We're doing all sorts of writing exercises as we go along through the semester, shorter things, but at the end they're going to have the opportunity to do whatever they want after they've practiced all these different things, and we're going to do some workshopping. I'm just excited to see what they come up with.
And the thing I'm most looking forward to in this semester is seeing which students might be interested in pursuing literary publishing in whatever form that takes, and seeing which students think it's not for them. More than anything, I want to help students figure out